Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today we've got something a little bit different for you guys to watch. I'm going to be building what I would think Minecraft would put as a village in a cherry grove biome. So this is the area that we've got laid out for us. I've removed some of the trees already and I've got it a nice scenic place so we can build our village in a lovely little area. The first thing we've got to do is clear out some of these petals that are lying around the floor. These are really annoying to get away and get removed. We start off by making some paths going through where our village is going to go around. We'll add some more of these later on in the build, but for now, these are going to do. The first building we've got is a medium-sized building. This is going to be one of about 3 variants of this building I'm going to do within this build. Now, a pre-warning for the rest of the video, it's going to be very pink. There's going to be a lot of pink in this. We're going to be using the cherry wood as much as we can without it looking really bad. We're also going to start using some of the white concrete as well. I wanted to use the white terracotta, but that is actually looks a little bit pink. And I think that and the other pink, there's too much pink. The second building being built at the moment is very similar to what you'd find in a village at the moment. Another one being built there just off into the corner. That's a normal 5x5 small little house. It's the exact same blueprint as you would find in any village anywhere at the moment. For the third style of building, we've got this square style with a kind of cross on the roof. Now all of the builds that I'm doing, you can see, all the corners have got those Asian, Japanese style little flicks at the corners. I don't know what they're called. I'm sure they must have a real name, but I don't really know. This building is very similar to the first one that we had built. The front half of it is exactly the same. The only difference in this one is that we're going to put a bit at the back to make a bit of an L shape. Now if you think back to the original Minecraft villages, some of them had a building that looked exactly like this. And that is exactly what has inspired this type of building here. And no village is a village without having its farms in place as well. We're going to add a few more of these dotted around the place as well, so no worries, we are going to add those. We wanted to add some buildings of the same type, that's why I have built a replica of another one of the smaller buildings. Expanding the road system a little bit so we can add a little bit more buildings, some more decoration around the place as well. And adding a new farm to the other end of the village, this time with carrots and wheat instead of just the wheat like the other one. All Minecraft villages that are near water always go into the water and they turn the paths into wood. So that's why on this one we've turned it into cherry wood. Up against the blue of the water, I think it looks absolutely awesome. Now for the final style of building that we're going to put here, it wouldn't be a cherry grove biome without some sort of Japanese temple. Now most villages have got a church or some taller building dotted into them. This one is going to replace that and be our tall building, and we're only going to have one of these in each village. As part of the unique design of this village, we also are going to add in a little zen garden. A small little waterfall, pond, campfire, and a bit of sand on the side, with a few decorative trees. This is to make it stand out against any of the other villages and have a completely unique feature. The last building we're going to be putting in here is very similar to the first one again, except this time the roof is going to have the windows on the front and the back. I also noticed at this point that the path was too close to the building and I couldn't put the little flower pots in the front, so I had to move the path and I have rebuilt it. Again, slightly different from the first building, this one has got its own little fenced off garden. Of course, spamming trees all over the place is needed in order to make the place feel much more compact and a little bit enclosed. Otherwise it feels too open and doesn't quite look right. Here I'm going around finishing off all of the interiors of the buildings. And there was a bunny having a complete seizure. Adding some villagers in as well to make it feel that little bit better. Well, there we have it. My take on what would be a Cherry Grove village. Now, of course, there's a few things that should be added. There's a few little features that we could have put in here as well. But at the moment, I think that this is actually a good representation of what could be added into Minecraft if they wanted to put a Cherry Grove village in place. Each of the houses don't really have anything in them at the moment. Of course, we've got things like the composter. We've got a few things like anvils, grindstones, and bits like that dotted throughout the village so that the villagers can actually have some roles. But once again, bear in mind, I'm not actually the best builder in the world, and a lot of these took me quite a while to design and had a few inspirational pictures from Google. So thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different style of video than what I've done in the past. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you wanted to see just the quick time-lapse of all of this build without any voiceover, head on to my channel and have a look at the shorts page. I've made a quick 15-20 second time-lapse of this entire build. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. But until then, bye-bye!